On 5th August 2020, India's Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi laid the foundation stone for Ram Mandir in Ayodhya, also known as Ram Janmabhoomi. But do you know the history behind the Ram Mandir in Ayodhya? So let's get started, and please subscribe to the channel for more interesting video like this. Rama, the seventh incarnation of God Vishnu, is one of the most widely worshipped Hindu deities. And according to Ramayana, Lord Rama was born in Ayodhya to the Queen Kaushalya and King Dasharatha. And since then, the birthplace of Lord Rama became a significant place of worship for Hindus and continued for thousands of years. Now fast forwarded into the time and we reach the 15th century, the starting of Mughal Empire in India. It is believed that during this period a mosque was built near the Lord Rama's birth site, which is known as Babri Masjid. But there is some confusion. Who built the mosque? The mosque had an inscription stating that it was built in 1528 by Mir Baqi on the orders of Babur, the founder of Mughal Empire. Other than this, there is no recorded proof that the mosque was built at that time. And the confusion arises more when Tulsidas, the writer of Ramcharitmanas, writes about Rama's birthday in Ayodhya in 1574, but there is no mention of a mosque. Abul Fazl bin Mubarak, writer of Akbarnama, which completes the third volume of Aini Akbari in 1598, made no mention of a mosque but described Rama's birthday festival in Ayodhya. Same goes to British traveller William Fitch, who visited the place in 1611 and wrote about ruins of Ramchand Castle and great Hindu god who took flesh upon him on this place but never mentioned a mosque. The first report of the mosque was mentioned in a book, Shahifa Jehil Nasai Bahadur Shahi, believed to be written by daughter of Bahadur Shah I. She was also the granddaughter of famous Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb. This book mentioned demolition of temples and buildings of mosques in Mathura, Banaras and Awadh. Interestingly, Ayodhya at that time was in Awadh. Babri Masjid, the mosque in Ayodhya, has a similarity with those mosques built by Aurangzeb at that period. Joseph Typentheller, a Jesuit priest and an early European geographer, visited Awadh in 1766 to 1771 and wrote, Emperor Aurangzeb demolished a fortress called Ramkot and built a Muslim temple at the same place. He also wrote, others said that it was constructed by Babur. So, you know, there is a confusion. Who built the mosque? And for the next several hundred years, Hindus and Muslims both worshipped and prayed at the mosque temple. Muslims prayed inside the mosque and Hindus worshipped outside the mosque but within the compound. When British came into power, they put railings between two areas to prevent any kind of tension. Now comes the second part, the beginning of the modern day Ayodhya dispute. In 1850s, there was some religious violence but nothing concrete happened. But a Hindu and Hindu groups started demanding the possession of the site. And more disputes started to grow after the independence. In 1949, Sant Digvijay Nath of Gorakhnath Math joined the Akhil Bharatiya Ramayana Mahasabha and organized a 9 days continuous recitation of Ramcharitmanas, and at the end of the event, some people entered the mosque and placed idols of Lord Rama and Sita inside the mosque. Then Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru wanted to remove those idols, but local officials refused to carry out orders, fearing communal riots. The land was declared to be under disputed and gates were locked for public, both Hindus as well as Muslims. Both Sunni Waqf Board and Akhil Bharatiya Ramayana Mahasabha has filed civil lawsuit claiming the disputed site. Now let's move to the 1980s when Vishwa Hindu Parishad (VHP), a Hindu organization, launched a new movement to claim the disputed site for Hindus and build a temple dedicated to Lord Rama. Bharatiya Janata Party, which was formed in 1980 and succeeded the then Janasangha Party, became the main political face of this new movement. In 1986, a district court gave verdict to open the locked doors of the mosque temple and permitted Hindus to worship inside. In 1990, BJP leader Lal Krishna Advani began Rath Yatra, a country-wide procession or journey which will end in Ayodhya. To garner support for the movement and also to gain support for his political party, BJP. During this Rath Yatra, when L.K. Advani reached Delhi, he dared then Prime Minister V.P. Singh to stop him or arrest him, but he could not do it. But later, Advani was arrested in Bihar on the order of then Bihar Chief Minister Lalu Prasad Yadav. The Rath Yatra was not completed, but it garnered attention from different corners of the country and established BJP as a new political party with force to reckon in national stage. Despite Advani's arrest in Bihar and strong opposition shown by then UP CM Mulayam Singh Yadav, large number of Kar Sevaks reached Ayodhya, breaking police and paramilitary cordons, and in that process several Kar Sevaks were killed. Next year in 1991, BJP came into the power in UP Legislative Assembly and Kalyan Singh became the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh. On the 6th December in 1992, there was a rally near the disputed site organized by VHP and its associates with BJP. Nearly 150,000 people attended the rally, and at one point people's queue rested and they broke the police cordon and entered the disputed site. Several hours later, the mosque was demolished. It became a major political and communal flashpoint. And in subsequent days, Union government dissolved UP Legislative Assembly. A commission was established, the Laivarhan Commission, to probe the circumstances that led to the demolition of the mosque. Several terrorist attacks on Indian soil cited demolition of the mosque as an excuse. Moving on, a land title case was launched in Allahabad High Court, which gave its verdict on 30th September 2010. The Ayodhya land of 2.77 acres be divided into 3 equal parts, 1/3 going to the Ramlalla or infant Lord Rama represented by Hindu Mahasabha, 1/3 going to Sunni Waqf Board, and another one-third to Nirmohi Akhada, a Hindu religious denomination. And it was also said that there was temple structure before the mosque at the same site, but this judgment was contested by Hindu Mahasabha and Sunni Waqf Board in Supreme Court of India. The final judgment by the Supreme Court of India was declared on 9th November 2019. The SC ordered the land to be handed over to a trust to build the Hindu temple and also ordered the government to give an alternate 5 acres of land to the Sunni Waqf Board to build a mosque. On 5th August 2020, Prime Minister of India Sri Narendra Modi laid the foundation stone for the Ram Mandir in Ayodhya. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, comment and share this video, and please subscribe to our channel for more videos like this.